So 99% of our cuts are just going to be simple cuts. But there are times when we want to use a fade in or a fade out. Something that is really simple to do if you didn't have noisy birds. But in CapCut PC, it's not as easy as it should be, but I'm going to show you how to do it really quick. So in software like this, in DaVinci Resolve, you can see that the video does have handles. So you can easily just pull these handles for a fade in, fade out, and it works for audio as well. But you'll notice in CapCut that we don't have the handles here. We do for audio, so you can just use a handle to have the audio coming gradually. Fade in, for example. But for video, there are, well, two other ways we can do it. Well, there are more, but let's just stick with these two other ways. And the first one is just to go to animation. And if you're lucky, you'll see that there is fade in up here. And for fade out, it's also easy to find. The problem is with this method is that often they are just moving around the shop. It's really hard to find them. I wish you could search this or prioritize, but for some reason, I'm just lucky. Actually, today's the first day that they've ever been easy to find. So anyway, we just click fade in. We don't have to drag it over, and then we could increase the time that it takes. So let's say, you know, 1.5 seconds or so. So that's nice. So you don't move it down here manually, but you move it right here. So that is the fade in. And now for fade out, we just click on fade out and it will put it in the right spot. And then we just pull it longer this way if we want it 1.5 minutes. So you'll notice here there's fade in here and there's fade out here. So that's a really easy way to do it. Okay, and the second way, the way I often do it, is just using the keyframe. So keyframes are under video and opacity down here. So let's start here. We're going to start here right at the beginning, and we'll just put a keyframe there. We don't do anything yet. And then we go to, let's say, around 2 seconds or so, and we put another keyframe. And this time, we hit this arrow key, and it takes us back to that original keyframe. And then we can make it 100% transparent. And there's the fade in. We'll just turn the audio down just to make things simple for now. All right, so that's a nice and smooth fade in. And unlike the animation up above, you can just slide this around. If you want it longer, more smooth, or faster, you can just move that around. And the same for fade out. If you want, you can just say, well, I want to start right about here. So that's going to be 100%. So add the keyframe. And I want to fade out a little bit sooner. I want it to go all the way to black here and then have the sound continue. So it's an L cut. So we hit the keyframe again, and then that's going to be 100%. And then I'll turn the audio back on, and you'll see it's kind of an L cut. And if I wanted these to fade out at the same time, the audio and the video, then I could just move that to the right. So it's really easy. Either use a keyframe for fade in, fade out, or go up here to animation. And if you're lucky, you'll find fade out or fade in and fade out really easy to find. Either one of those methods work, and I enjoy using the keyframe myself. Okay, thanks very much everyone, and we'll see you in the next video.